Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. I decided to work on a family mansion. It's a Colonial family mansion. It has 10 bedrooms. It's gigantic. So if you want to play with a huge family, this house is perfect. On the outside, it is super fancy, a kind of typical Colonial mansion. It's very luxurious. It's a proper mansion. And on the inside, it just follows the theme of a proper family mansion. Lots of stuff for kids and toddlers, very family friendly. I've placed some monkey bars in the garden and different stuff that toddlers and kids can use to play. And on the inside we have a high chair for toddlers in the kitchen, in the dining room, and just all kinds of different things, including a custom playpen that I've created, as you will see. And I just had so much fun working on this. Recently, many of my builds were modern. I just love modern architecture. Building modern mansions is so much fun, especially when I'm incorporating some round shapes and the pristine pedestal, you just know it. But this time around, I wanted to work on a very traditional family mansion. Just really beautiful, craned, just perfect. I decided to build this in Britechester, which isn't the obvious choice for a family mansion probably, but I wanted to build on a lot that I've never used before. And this lot is located in the center of Britechester. It's a 50 by 40 lot, and usually the library for the university is located on this lot. I just bulldozed it. I changed the lot type to a residential lot, and then I just started to build this. Of course, you could place this on any other lot. There are multiple 50 by 40 lots in The Sims, I think, and there's always the 50 by 50 lot in Willow Creek, which is part of the base game. I mean, of course, you need other packs for this build, but everyone has the 50 by 50 in Willow Creek, so you can simply place the lot over there, and you will even have some extra space around it. I wanted to work on some round stairs like I did here for the longest time, and this was actually my main inspiration. I was looking at some pictures on Pinterest. I just wanted to take a look at some proper Colonial mansions, some really luxurious but traditional mansions, and these round stairs caught my eye, and I wanted to do this for the longest time, and I finally decided to tackle this. I've used a round object from the Paranormal Stuff pack for this. I've rotated it using tool because at the top there is some type of pattern, some blue pattern, and I wanted to have a really plain right object like this. And I was inspired by a technique that I've seen lots of times in Sadie's videos. I'm going to link her channel in the description box. My friend Sadie is just so talented and amazing, and what she does is she places objects in the basement and raises them, and this way your Sims can just walk right through them. And this way I was able to hide the real proper stairs inside this object, so it's functional and just amazing. So please check out her channel, she's just wonderful. And yeah, these stairs, as you saw, were my starting point. From this point on, I just expanded the build. I added lots of details to the front of the house. I mean, to the whole house in general, but especially to the front. So it took me a while. I wanted to have different just levels using platforms. I did a lot of landscaping. I wanted this to look very polished, very well thought out. So I really wanted to, I just didn't want to have a really natural or random look. I really wanted this to look like a really proper family mansion where you have a gardener taking care of all the stuff in your garden, so it looks just perfect. So this was kind of the look I was going for. This house could also be perfect for Christmas. You could just use this little box from Seasons to add some Christmas decorations to the outside. You could just place a Christmas tree. This isn't a proper Christmas build. I'm planning to do one, but I feel like it's such a luxurious, perfect family home that you could use it for Christmas. I mean, it's not perfect in the sense of me being perfect, but I feel like the aesthetic is perfect, just like the house that you see in Home Alone, for example. It's such a over-the-top, perfect, beautiful family home, just so clean and proper and perfect. I don't know, and I feel like this is just perfect for a very over-the-top Christmas. Also, Christmas time is officially here, and I can't believe it. it's another year gone by so fast. I'm going to decorate tomorrow, I guess. I love Christmas decorations. I love Christmas, but I'm not really motivated to decorate, to be honest. Just a bit lazy when it comes to decorating right now. But I think I'm going to do it tomorrow, so it's kind of out of the way. And I always feel like it's a bit sad when you do it too late, because then you put all the work into decorating, and then Christmas is already here in like a week or two, and I don't know, I just want to do it early enough. I know that lots of people already have decorated, but I just didn't do it yet. I also hope you had a perfect Thanksgiving in case you celebrated. I actually did a turkey yesterday. So I'm German, as you know, and over here Thanksgiving isn't really a thing. In recent years, younger people have started to kind of celebrate Thanksgiving. The thing is, over here, we are growing up watching all these American movies and TV shows, sitcoms, and especially in sitcoms, there's always a Thanksgiving episode in almost every season. I don't know, Modern Family, or back in the day, Malcolm in the Middle, different sitcoms, and you always see it. So you kind of grow up watching people eat these amazing Thanksgiving dinners on TV, and then you kind of get curious, I guess. And last year, because of the whole global situation, nothing was happening. You couldn't really leave the house and do anything. It was kind of boring. So last year, my boyfriend and I decided to just have a Thanksgiving dinner. And I was looking up some recipes, just the two of us, just trying the food and watching a movie and just having a really chill night. And we loved it so much that we did the same this year. Just the two of us. We had a turkey. I made some sweet potato casserole with some marshmallows, which is just so delicious. And then green beans and mashed potatoes. And I made some gravy, but last year we only had gravy for the turkey, but this year I ordered some canned Ocean Spray cranberry sauce, because when you see people celebrating on TV, or just in general on the internet probably, people always love this, like the canned cranberry sauce, and I was just curious, so I wanted to order some, and I did on Amazon, and I just ordered it. And because you can't get it anywhere here, just the proper canned original US cranberry sauce, so you just have to order it. And then I tried it, like we tried it yesterday, and it was so delicious. I like it. I expected it to be sweeter for some reason, but it was so tasty. And we had some turkey sandwich with all the leftovers. It was way too much for the two of us, and I tried it including the cranberry sauce, and on the sandwich the cranberry sauce was amazing, like much better than just eating it to the turkey. I loved it on the sandwich, just the whole combination. I really like it. I also made some pumpkin pie. This is something that I really love in general. I've made pumpkin pie for years now. I'm obsessed with Halloween, autumn, and pumpkins. I just love to eat them and to carve them. And I made some pumpkin pie, and it was so delicious. And we just had so much food, way too much food. But yeah, it's just fun. And yeah, in case you celebrated, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, as I said. And I just want to say I'm so thankful for having all of you. I'm thankful for the opportunities you gave me, for your support, your love, and I just can't imagine a life without you anymore. This community is just amazing. I love you so much. I just wanted to say this. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you so much. And I really, really mean it. Like I said this before, but you've just literally changed my life. When I started this channel, I didn't expect this to go anywhere. Like, you just upload your first video and you have no idea what's going to happen. You just do it on a whim, for fun, and you don't know if anyone is going to watch your videos at all. And then all of you happened. All of you started to watch my videos, and you subscribed, and you made all of this possible and so much more. And you've like literally, you had just such a huge impact on my life. And yeah, just thank you. Like, honestly, thank you so much. So here I'm working on the garden. I've just talked so much about Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'm sorry. Yeah, and also let me know what you had for Thanksgiving. I've looked at a map, like I stumbled upon this on Facebook. there was a map which showed what was like popular in which state. Like some states really preferred like mashed potatoes or green bean casserole or just mac and cheese, for example, which for me, like, I love mac and cheese, but to me, can't really just imagine how the different tastes could match. But then again, the sweet potatoes, which are really sweet because you even add some sugar and marshmallows and stuff, it also totally makes sense to combine it with the turkey. But then, I don't know, when I think of mac and cheese, it just doesn't really match a turkey roast, I guess. It just seems to be out of place. But I don't know, that's just me. And yeah, just let me know what you had for Thanksgiving yesterday. Maybe you had a ham, a turkey, or you're a vegetarian and you had something entirely else. I don't know, just let me know what you had yesterday for Thanksgiving. Also, if I said yesterday, I'm recording this the day after Thanksgiving, so if this is confusing, I'm sorry. Okay, so here we have the garden. I wanted to have a really proper patio. I wanted to have a hot tub. I wanted to have a dining table, a barbecue grill. I wanted to include the little swimming thingy for toddlers, a proper pool, just different things. A toddler pool, that's probably the word, I guess. So I just wanted this to be really, really perfect for family. And here I'm already working on the interior. And I wanted this to be so quaint, so perfect, so beautiful. Just like something that you will see on TV. Like, nothing on TV really looks realistic, probably. It's also staged and so perfect most of the times. And this is what I was going here for. Like a house out of a movie or a sitcom. And this is the kitchen. So when you enter the house, you go to the right and you enter the kitchen. The kitchen is kind of the heart of the house for most people. So I wanted to have a really big kitchen, as I do most of the times in my Sims houses. And I placed this table right in front of the window because that's just perfect. It just makes sense, I guess. It's beautiful. You can look on the outside. The light is beautiful, and I just wanted this to be like some type of typical breakfast area, so your Sims can just eat something very quickly. And then I've also included a proper dining room in another area of the house, so this is just for a quick meal, and I wanted this to be really detailed as well. I'm not really good at cluttering, but here in this case I really wanted to put a focus on the little details, because this makes it just really homey and cozy and perfect, and it just gives off the family mansion vibe this way. For example, I just placed different clutter items on the counters, or this board thingy on the wall that is part of parenthood, I guess, if you want to set a curfew for the children. Then I had no idea where to place the fridge. I was kind of struggling with that because I forgot the fridge initially. Also, the doorway is so stunning, and it's from the Industrial Loft kit, and the black swatch really matches the whole Industrial Loft theme, but the white swatch is just perfect for a house like this. Here I'm working on a playpen. I've seen something similar, I don't know when, years ago. I don't know who is the original creator of this. I feel like many people have done this before, so it's just something that has been around on The Sims for ages, so I don't really know, but I just wanted to have a beautiful playpen like this, so you could just technically lock your toddler in there quickly if you want to. Like, when it comes to gameplay, you sometimes really have to manage your toddlers. Managing toddlers is really hard in this game. I know that most players just put some plates on the floor so the toddlers can grab them, because it's really tedious to put them into the high chair and stuff. It's just really difficult, and I have no idea how people do the 100 baby challenge. I think it must be exhausting, probably. Like, I'm building all the time, but I also used to play a lot, and I really enjoyed family gameplay. But I had my boundaries. Like, at some point when there were too many toddlers, I was like, I'm stressed and I just want to have a great time. I just want to play and have fun and relax. So at some point I was like, okay, this family is big enough because I can't manage them. I also understand why some people don't like big houses for that reason, because you really have to keep an eye on all your Sims, especially on the kids. You just have to manage everything. I know that some people also prefer bungalows for that reason, which I totally get, but I just love to build these houses. I'm sorry. I've used the shelf from the Dream Home Decorator pack a lot in this build in general, also in the kitchen as you saw. I used it just as a bookshelf. I really love that we can now place all these books on the inside and it really works or functions as a proper bookshelf, which is amazing, so I simply can use it and read. I then worked on a bathroom. There are lots of bathrooms in this house. I think I only included this one in the video because I think I furnished like 8 bathrooms or something, which would be boring as it didn't include all bedrooms, but there are 10 bedrooms in total and I don't know how many bathrooms, lots of them. And I wanted to have a luxurious proper vibe to this because this is a house for rich Sims. It's really over the top, but at the same time I wanted this to have this family vibe, so some parts are quite rustic and really cozy and comfy, not like super clean and modern, like this vibe that I also love. And I also try to incorporate more details, just more clutter to this bathroom, just so it has the perfect vibe. This is the dining room, and it also has a really, I don't know, just a totally different vibe. I think I've never furnished a house like this. Like, the style is a bit different, but I hope that you like it. This is just what matters the most to me, that you enjoy it and that you are happy. I'm trying my best here. I'm definitely going to work on a Christmas build, as I said, and this build kind of inspired me to work on another family mansion because this is just perfect for the Christmas vibe. But at the same time, I feel like all my Christmas builds were family mansions because when I think of movies like Home Alone and all that, I just love this. Like, I love when I see houses, beautiful houses in Christmas movies, and they're just so perfectly decorated. And also, I've talked about this before, I'm in a old house group on Facebook just to look at beautiful old houses, and whenever I see these beautiful houses, I always have to think about Christmas. Even when it's summer, I just think, oh my gosh, I would just decorate this and it would be so perfect for Christmas. But at the same time, I feel like I want to do something completely different for Christmas this year. I'm also not going to upload on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve because we all have different things to do during the holidays, but I'm just going to do that soon because, as I said, and as we all know, Christmas time is here, so I'm just going to do that. I feel like I'm always a bit late to the party when it comes to Christmas or Halloween, and this time I want to be like to upload something holiday themed earlier. We will see what's going to happen. You can always leave a comment down below and just request a build, just so if you have an idea for a Christmas build. I've thought about a gingerbread house, so maybe I'm going to do that. I don't know if you would like that or if it's too out of the ordinary or something. And here I'm furnishing a room for a toddler. I wanted to have lots of colors, lots of pastels. I wanted this to look really inviting and beautiful. And I, again, tried to incorporate lots of details. I wanted this to look perfect. And I had so much fun working on this. I would have loved to spend like an hour furnishing just this room alone and just to add more details and just to go overboard. It was just a different experience, and I realized that I rarely include rooms for toddlers or a nursery for a baby, and I feel like it of course just makes sense to do that for a family home, and I want to do that more often instead of just having a master bedroom and then some regular bedrooms and kids rooms. I definitely want to like keep that in mind. Here's another room. This is a kids rooms, maybe for twins, so there is some space for 2 kids. As I said, 10 bedrooms, so more space than anyone would need. The maximum amount of household members is 8, unless you set the number higher using MC Command Center, for example. But 8 is the max, so you will have so much space in here in general. But I just wanted to have a room like this for twins or something where I combine all the things, including the tables for the desks, and I just want to have this vibe. This is another kids room, and this is really pink and really bright and really happy. It has a weird shape, but I tried my best to make it work, and I just had so much fun furnishing this. I've talked about this before. I much more enjoy to work on the exterior, but here in this case, furnishing this was just as fun because I just had a theme in mind. I really wanted to have the family theme for this house. And this just made it so much more fun instead of just randomly furnishing a mansion, I guess. So I really enjoyed this, and I just think it would be fun to have more houses which have a specific theme kind of when it comes to the Sims who are meant to live in the house, I guess. And this is it. This video is slowly coming to an end. You can here see lots of screenshots. I've also included a bird's view so you can see the floor plan. This build is available in the gallery. My ID is KateEmerald. You can also get the tray files on my Patreon. And speaking of which, now it's time to thank my wonderful Emerald Patreons. A big thank you to Asia, Dawn Bryce, Jennifer Lewis, Callan Rennie, Matthew Stell, Miku, GDJ, Shannon McClam, Telena Lynn, Tamika Mitchell, Victoria Smithies, and 2 Cats Tailoring. Thank you so much, and thank you to all my other Patreons. Thank you to anyone who watches my videos and supports me. I love you all so much. I hope you will have a perfect day, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye!